Go ahead.
All right. It's nice to meet you.
You too?
Bellamore?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, everyone. Why not? I'll tell
Is
you.
that payment for my...
Yeah, that's gonna be your opinion. What can be better than Bellamore for yourself?
Just a little bit of cancer.
A little bit of cancer and girl. How are we gonna get the girl? Kind of war. Yeah, we go. All right. If you can just introduce yourself, telling what your impression is.
My name is Will Bogan. I'm from Maryland, and I do early war impression mostly. Like M35 uniform, which is seen until about 43, when the 43 uniform came into being. Just a normal Red Army soldier.
All right. My question is, that's not my question, by the way, but God's question. Okay. Why, from all the possibilities that you can do in reenactment, you choose to do the Soviet period?
Well, I'm a history major, and when we're going over World War II in class, we're always focused on the Americans and the Pacific and the Western Front in Europe. And I really didn't know much about the Soviet Union, so I just started reading up on it more, and I got really interested in the Red Army and the sacrifices that they made so we could be here and be free.
All right. Second question is, how you can characterize the Soviet army, say, how it was. How do you think it was?
I think there are a bunch of really... How do I explain it?
What's the one where they drive them?
They're really dedicated people, and they really believed in what they were doing, and very disciplined. Yeah.
And I will find, happy to hear some of your thoughts about the World War II.
Sorry?
I need here's the question. How to translate it? Your thoughts about World War II.
My thoughts?
Yeah. Was it terrible? Was it awesome?
It was pretty terrible for everybody involved, and especially for the Russians, for the Soviet Union. But, I mean, everybody sacrificed.
All right. That question is kind of special. And what do you think about the relationship between Russia and United States back in the days, talking about the Cold War era, World War II, and today?
Well, back in the Cold War, we were actually discussing this in class, that the Cold War even needed to happen. And, I mean, I think if the idea of cooler heads prevail, if everybody kind of just simmered down and really discussed and talked, we could have probably worked things out with it getting more heated. I think they could have gotten along, kind of stayed in their own areas.
All right. And
Today,
come.
yeah, I mean, we have some common goals shared in Syria, fighting ISIS, and I think we could work on that more. And I think that could lead to better relationships between the two countries.
All right. That one is a special question. I like it a lot. I mean, how people that know you and when they see that you reenact the Soviet Union, the baddest communist, how they look at you and do they tell you something?
For the most part, they're excited that I do Red Army because they don't know very little. They know very little about it, and they want to learn more. Like the public here loves the Russians and learning more about our equipment and our uniforms and all that. And they love the T-34.
All right. Another question is about what do you think about when the idea is what regular average Americans think about regular average Russian, or maybe about Russia at all, is it still something that was going on during the Cold War when people were like, oh, the communists, there's still some red, better than red stuff and stuff like that.
It depends on who you talk to. My generation are all open to the Russians and they want to learn more about their country for the most part. But you get in the older generations, like my grandfather is kind of doesn't really trust the Russians, which he's grown up, with that kind of thinking. So
generation.
Yeah, it's generation.
So different. Yeah. So I want to be friends.
Yeah.
All right, Will. Thank you for your interview.
You're welcome.
So, thanks a lot.
Yep.